Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Anytime I'm catching you, it's good to be talking to you all today. It is Tuesday, the 24th. Yesterday I put it was the 22nd. My bad, everybody. It's the 24th. All right. And we got a pretty good day planned for today. It's going to be a writing workshop day. So I'm going to go ahead and just get in. I'm in Google Classroom, right? I'm going to go to classwork and I'm going to see here. These are the activities that we're going to be completing today, right? I'm going to open up the presentation and I'm going to open up the document that I need to fill out to get credit for this activity, right? So I changed it up a little bit. As you can see, I want you to write your answers in the boxes now, okay? The boxes, right? Key thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the question of the day, which is how's your essay going? What part are you on? What is the hardest part? What's the easiest part? And what do you think you will need the most help with the most, all right? Once you answer your question here, you're going to copy this, and then you're going to go into Google Classroom. You're going to go to the question of the day. You're going to view the question, and you're going to paste your answer in. I'm just going to write something really generic like the hardest part is that I am not sure where to put in text citations. It's a really short one. But I just want to show you. So if I hit turn in, right, I can see other classmates' answers, and then what I need you to do is you need to respond to another classmate's answers, all right? So for example, I'm on the second part, it wasn't hard. The easiest part was opening the doc. That's a great one, Josh. Thanks for that. You already made me laugh, and it's already 8:40. Thanks. Alrighty, then what you're going to do is you're going to head back to the presentation. You'll see that today we have the question of the day, the levels of writing, and then after that it's just going to be a writing workshop, and I'll explain kind of what that is. Pretty much you're going to just work on your writing for today. Alright, so the Writers Workshop Day levels, alright. As you can see, it says use this document, alright. You can open it up here, or it's also in your document. It says use this document, all right? What I've done is I have found 2 sample intro paragraphs from students from last year. And this is before they like made them look good and make them really nice, right? This is their like rough draft, right? What I want you to do is you're gonna read just the short paragraph and you're gonna score it and you're gonna say why you gave it that score. So first you're going to say, where are you in the writing process? Then for essay 1, what grade would you give it for lead and evidence? All right. So I'm going to read this, right? I'm going to see, are they interesting the reader? Did they give backstory so they can see the importance of the article? And did they make it clear about what the article will be forecasting? All right. So I'm going to give them a score. I'm going to be like, all right, I'll give them a 3, right? Whatever, or a 2, or a 1, whatever you think it is, all right? I will tell you the answers later, all right? What is missing and what does it have that makes you give it that score? Oh, okay, so you could say it's missing enough background, right? Or it's not interesting the reader to show me the importance. It's not showing me the importance, right? Or, it's not making it clear what they're gonna be talking about, right? And as you can see, this one actually does make it clear pretty easily. In this article you will learn about, all right? So then, what feedback would you give so that this person can improve their essay, right? So then just give them some feedback. Then you're gonna do the same thing for essay 2, which I think is a really funny written essay because the first sentence says, the history of anime is pretty neato, if you ask me. So check that out. Tell me what you think on that one, all right? Answer the same questions. What do you give for lead? What is it missing? And what does it have that make you give it that score? And what feedback would you give? Then the last one, it says for both essays, looking at the 3 rubrics, what is missing? All right, so you're gonna see something is missing, all right, in these 2 essays. That's something that you gotta figure out. What is missing from these 2 essays, all right? Once you finish that up, this is really important. You're going to copy and paste your responses for each color section into the question on Google Classroom. So what are you going to do? If you go into Google Classroom, you'll see that there is essay 1, red, 2, 3, and 4, all right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my thing. I'm going to just copy these 3 copy them, and I would just paste my answers here. All right. Then I would hit turn in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at other people's responses and see if they came up with the same thing. All right. I'm going to see if they came up with the same thing. If they didn't come up with the same thing, I might start a discussion with them and say, hey, why do you really think it's a 2? I don't think it's a 2. Or why do you really think it's a 4? Why don't think it's a 4? You know, start a discussion with them. And if they prove you wrong and you realize, oh, wait, you know what? It is a 4 or it is a 1 or it is a 3. I need you to change your answer. All right. You need to change your answer to show me that you've learned something through the discussion. All right. So you're going to do that first for the red section, which is essay 1. Then if you go back, you'll see there's a green one for essay 2. The same exact thing. All right. The green one for essay 2. And then you're going to fill out the one for the blue, the last question. What is missing? All right. Cool. I'll go ahead and let you work on that. You can pause this video and then come on back. Go. Alrighty, everybody. The last part of this is, don't forget to write if you completed the directions above. Just say yes or no, or yeah, probably yes, you did. The last part is I'm going to let you work on your essay for the rest of this time, all right? We call this writing workshop. Usually we would rearrange the room a little bit. People would go depending on where they are, but you're essentially in one of these 3 categories. You're either writing paragraphs, so you're right with the class. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're either behind, which means that you're still in the pre-writing phase. It's not too late to catch up though. Don't worry, we are early in this project. So you could be a little behind and be still doing some research, still doing some outlining. That's okay. Or you are ahead and you are peer reviewing. You need somebody to read your essay, right? So that you can get a better response, so that you can fix your essay and make it better. So what you can do is this. You can either work on one of these 3 places. You can either work on your paragraphs. You can either work on your pre-writing and then get to writing your paragraphs, or you could talk to somebody and have them peer review your essay. How would you do that? Well, if you look down here, it says peer review AWW and there's instructions right here, okay? If you open up these instructions, it'll tell you what to do step by step, all right? So it'll say, you know, title your page peer review AWW, all right? You don't have to do that part, everybody. That's just gonna be right here. You're gonna put all your answers right in here, all right? Just put who you peer review here. So for example, if I peer reviewed Jared, I would put Jared right here. All right? Cool. And then what you're going to do is you have to answer some questions. All right? Well, first, you're going to unsubmit your essay. You're going to share it with them, make sure they can comment. You're going to use the image. Then you're going to make some basic edits, read the paragraph, read through it a second time, fix any spelling and grammar mistakes, point out any poorly written sentences, point out any sentences that can be combined. Yes, a lot of you write really choppily. Well, you have a lot of notes, right? So you're just kind of writing these notes down and it comes out really choppy sometimes. So try to combine these sentences. And then after that, you're going to answer these 5 questions, alrighty, in this box, and you'll get credit for that. Then you're going to send this information back to the owner so they know what score and all that good stuff that they got, all right? And that's going to wrap up class, mainly because you have 2 big due dates coming up. Your first paragraph is due today, all right? And your second paragraph is due on Thursday, all right? Really important, your second paragraph is due on Thursday. Now, let's say you're like, Mr. Lieberman, I really need some help, all right? I really need some help. I'm going to throw the link in. I don't have it in this presentation right now, but I'll throw the link in right here to make an appointment if you need to make an appointment with me. I've made appointments with a bunch of students already. They only last about 10-15 minutes, even though I give you like a 20-30 minute block of time. Only about 10-15 minutes. Even if your microphone isn't working, we can have a lot of success talking about your essay, just you chatting and me talking through the mic. So let me know your thoughts. When you're done with all this, what you should do is you should contact your lead editor, all right? Let them know. Email your paragraphs. Email the link, I should say. Please email your paragraph link All right, so that your lead editor has every information so they can keep track of you. And you can even ask them to be your peer editor too. All right, remember the due dates. Your first paragraph is due today. Your second paragraph is due on Thursday. And if you did make up an essay, just make sure, if you can, contact me again, unless you did it yesterday, just so that I know who I need to regrade, all right? I'm working up through that. Things are looking pretty good. That's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks so much for your effort. I'll go ahead and post the slide right here really quick so you can make an appointment if you'd like to make an appointment with me. Keep working hard on this. Email me. I'm available, as you know, from 11 to 4 p.m. pretty much every day, Monday through Friday. Email me. Contact me if you need any help. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And I will be talking to you again tomorrow.